Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all the viewers. I am posting this video comment in response to Mr. A.K.Shaikh'S recent comment about related to Ahmadiyya youth in one of his videos, again in which he is trying to misguide and derail and create a idea of doubt in the Ahmadiyya youth's mind. Well, he has placed a few questions and has given his irrelevant and baseless and quite unjustified answers. So I'll just read out his questions and give my response and replies to these answers quickly, the same way as he has done, because there's no point in wasting time in trying to replying to Mr. A.K. Shaikh, because he's already decided and made up his mind, and he himself believes and knows the fact, but still is continuing in trying to derail and misguide people. So I'll carry on with the questions. His question was, did Mirza Ghulam Ahmad establish peace? Yes, he did establish peace. And here I would like to correct Mr. A.K. Shaikh that it is not establishing a peace, it's just peace. So you can kindly try to correct your little grammatical mistakes in your English speaking as well. Then the next question was, did Mirza Ghulam Ahmad eliminate wars? Yes, he did. Did Mirza Ghulam Ahmad give any solution to mankind? Yes, he has given all kinds of solution to mankind. It's up to you. You see those solutions and try to abide by them or not. Did Mirza Ghulam Ahmad cause any kind of happiness to mankind? Yes, he did cause all kind of happiness to mankind. And one more question that I want to raise over here, actually it comprises of 2 points, is that I have myself, as I am an Ahmadi, so I go through Al-Islam.org quite often, and then I've also seen Mr. A.K. Shaikh'S website Ahmadi.org, and the great difference that I draw between these two websites is that Al-Islam offers us all the Islamic and right teachings. It gives us Quran with the translation. You can read about the life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You have all the religious books and everything is available, whereas in Ahmadi.org, which is operated by Mr. A.K. Shaikh, is completely filled with just of all sorts of opposition and faulty things and wrong messages about Jamaat, and always he is trying to oppose the Jamaat, the Khalifas, Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wasalam. So that's the only thing which is filled up in his videos. Then the second set of questions was, did Mirza Ghulam Ahmad forecast the death of people? Yes, he did forecast the death of people, and because the people who had crossed the limits of opposing him, opposing the truth, and had crossed all barriers and bounds, so he did forecast their death. Did he put a curse on people? Yet again he cursed people, and any righteous man or the prophet of God who has been sent by God does curse the people if they do exceed their limits in torturing him and in disturbing him in doing his work which is assigned to him by God. So he did curse those selected people. Did Mirza Ghulam Ahmad abuse his opponents? No, not at all. Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad has never ever abused any of his opponents. He has just in a very aggressive way tried to reply to them where it is required, where again he felt that they were they were crossing the limits and were offending Islam in a great way. The last point which he rose was that Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad had forced people to accept him. The first and foremost point is that no prophet or no man of God ever forces any person to accept him. He just sends his message and requests and makes people to understand and believe that what he's telling is right, and tries to prove the points which have been shown in his favor by God, and then people accept him on his own. So there's no point of forcing anyone over here at all. And one more point which I would individually like to raise, which is not related to the topic actually, but this is kind of like Mr. A.K. Shaikh tries to do. He just puts a thought that as far as he considers, he just talks about something and raises an idea and then tells people, you think about it. So when I would like to in the same way raise a point, as far as I feel and I have seen, and I feel many of viewers of this topic who are viewing on YouTube videos related to this topic will agree that Jamaat-e-Ahmadiyya is continuously and constantly working for the happiness and the upliftment of the Islamic society all over the world. The recent example is the cyclone in Bangladesh. When the cyclone struck Bangladesh, the Jamaat-e-Ahmadiyya from all over the world, including our organization Humanity First, and other countries in where Jamaat is quite well established, such as USA, Canada, America, and other countries, have reached Bangladesh as soon as possible, and have tried to serve the people, and try to reduce their damages and help them in all sorts of ways, whether it be medical or any sort of general help, by providing them general food, shelter. Jamaat has really helped them out. But what has Mr. A.K. Sheikh tried to do about this? The real love of Islam and the real belief of Islam and the real work of a Muslim. We don't consider being an Ahmadi or not over here. Real work of a Muslim, the person who considers himself, the person who calls himself a Muslim, is to help his fellow Muslim brothers. Well, Mr. A.K. Sheikh doesn't seem to really focus on this point, but he is just focused and trying to derail the Ahmadi people and trying to misguide them and trying to spoil their idea. So I just want people to again think on this point as well, as Mr. A.K. Sheikh always does. Even I am putting this idea into people's mind so that people who see his videos and who will see my videos can easily judge that Jamaat Ahmadiyya is right and Mr. A.K. Sheikh, as always, is completely false and has no idea whatsoever. I would like to make a humble request to Mr. A.K. Sheikh that please, even you know that what is the fact and what is the truth. So please just stop making this kind of false and very low quality attempts to spoil Ahmadi youth's thought and trying to derail them or make them question the whole existence of the Jamaat and the truthfulness of the Jamaat. So it's not going to affect us in any way, but you yourself are creating problems for yourself. As you have yourself said in your video, that God says if you do right, you will be awarded, and if you do wrong, you will be punished. And if you do wrong knowingly, willfully, that is, as far as I think, is even much worse. So my personal request to you is that please understand, realize your mistake, and just try to get out of this kind of mood in which you are to really spoil yourself and make this baseless effort of affecting Jamaat, because Jamaat is established by God and by Allah and by His sent prophets and the promised Messiah, and will work and will flourish, and you and thousands and millions of people like you cannot affect the Jamaat even by an inch. So please try to get away from all this. Thank you to all the viewers, and Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.